Top 10 Most Powerful Devil Fruits in the Entire One Piece. The Glint Glint Fruit. Admiral Kizaru may be one of the least shown marine admirals, but that doesn't mean people should underestimate him. Kizaru has the most powerful devil fruit out of all of the original 3 admirals and perhaps even the new generation. The Glint Glint fruit is a Logia-type devil fruit that lets the user take on the qualities of light, meaning that Kizaru is both indestructible and fast as a flash. His lasers have also been some of the most destructive things in the One Piece world, going as far as to be harnessed and weaponized within the infamous Pacifistas. This power can be deadly to slow-moving enemies and also to those who have large bodies. The Gravity Fruit. A Paramecia-type devil fruit that allows the user to control gravity at will. The current user is Admiral Fujitora. Being able to manipulate gravity means that the user can create strong gravitational forces which are most of the time quite difficult to withstood by the opponents. He usually likes using his sword to create those forces. Not only that, he can also reverse the effect of gravity to repel all attacks that come his way. His powers are limited to the area he chooses to use them in. Other than that, there are no limits to what he can do with gravity, but if the user gets attacked, his powers also get disrupted. The Paw Paw Fruit. It's a devil fruit that gives its user padded paws. Could this power get any cuter? Well, if you think having the ability to deflect anything is cute, then yes, the Paw Paw Fruit allows its user to deflect anything at light speed, including punches, air, lasers, people, ghosts, and even the abstract concept of pain. While his status and hold of the power has yet to be revealed, the current user, Bartholomew Kuma, has used this power to defend himself, weaponize air like bullets, and even transport himself and others at light speeds. One of the most shocking uses of his power even includes an instance where Kuma grabbed and compressed a large section of air, creating a powerful bomb to take down Little Oars Jr. House that for power scaling. The Hobby Fruit. This devil fruit lets its user turn other people and animals into toys with just a touch, which initially sounds fun until you realize that doing so also erases all memory of the victim from others. There's even a scene in the series that suggests a loving husband, having been transformed into a toy years ago, had to serve his family while his wife moved on to another man. Now, imagine this for an entire country, subjugating anyone who opposes the ruling tyrannical force. It doesn't matter how strong a person is, as long as the user is able to touch them, they're turned into a cute toy to be enslaved by the kingdom. As an added bonus, it also halts the aging process of its user, like Sugar, who will forever look 10 years old despite currently being 22. This fruit has a lot. The Dark Fruit. Ominous name. Belongs to the series' main villain. Everything about the Darkness fruit screams bad news. The user is able to harness the power of a black hole and consume anything within a dark aura. During one of the first instances that it's shown in the series, the Dark Fruit is used to consume an entire city. Its user, Blackbeard Marshall D. Teach, even uses it to nullify devil fruit powers for a period of time, which is pretty frightening in a world where devil fruit users can become accustomed to feeling invincible. The major drawback of this power is that it also absorbs attacks, but in the right hands or the wrong ones, this fruit can be used to pave a dark path of destruction. The only weakness of this devil fruit is that it can't defend you from direct attacks like the other Logia fruits. The Bird Fruit. Logia-type fruits grant their user the qualities and control over an element of nature and are essentially indestructible. Zone-type fruits are devil fruits capable of turning their users into a certain variety of an animal. What a surprise it must have been for the Whitebeard pirate's first commander when he ate the bird fruit and found himself turning into a glistening phoenix. With the Phoenix model of this fruit comes a regenerative property to attacks akin to the indestructibility of Logia types, with the added benefit of flight and the strength enhancement of zone types. Not only does the user, Marco the Phoenix, get a regenerative ability, but we also find him using his powers to heal others, making this fruit a little better for your health than avocados but probably not as expensive. The Soul fruit. One Piece creator, Eiichiro Oda, has said that the Soul fruit is a more powerful version of Gecko Moriya's Shadow fruit, and for good reason. Instead of cutting off people's shadows to create a zombie army, this devil fruit allows its user to pull sections of people's souls to create an everything army. Big Mom has been shown to have an entire army comprised of talking animals, furniture, mountains, and even her own pirate ship that resembles a 1920s-style rubber hose cartoon. She even uses pieces of her own soul to create the living embodiment of fire and the weather. The only limitations of the devil fruit seen this far are that her army seems to only be in control if Big Mom is focused and that her victims have to fear her to have their souls taken. The Rumble fruit. During One Piece's Skypiea arc, one of the Shandorians, Reiki, states that the Rumble fruit is the most powerful of the Logia-type fruits, and Enel is frighteningly strong. Oda has even said that, based on his powers alone, Enel could easily have a bounty of 500 million berries. Enel himself has been shown creating lightning attacks of up to 2 billion volts whose blast radius spans miles in length. He can move at the speed of lightning, manipulate metal, change his size, hear electrical sound waves, and even jump-start his own heart after it stops. The only way anyone could possibly stop him is if they were somehow made of rubber. Now, where can we find such a guy? The Tremor fruit. How could this list go on without mentioning the devil fruit of the world's strongest man? Edward Whitebeard Newgate was a feared man for a variety of reasons, but one of the easiest ones being that he could possibly destroy the entire world with just his fingertips. With the Tremor fruit, the user is able to create and control seismic vibrations. This allows them to create shock waves within the air, summon entire tsunamis, and even tilt entire sections of the world by grabbing and flipping the air. Vice Admiral Suru herself even said that there was no place safe in the world from the power of the Tremor fruit. The Tremor fruit has been shown to allow its user to create shock waves in the land, sea, and air, focus seismic levels of power into a single punch, and even flip small sections of the world, something that the fruit's new user did to flip portions of the sea like a Rubik's Cube. During Whitebeard's introduction, his power even allows him to crack air itself, which is a key power move in any introduction. The Op fruit. Considering that this devil fruit is literally spelled OP, it's probably fair to say that the Op fruit is the most overpowered devil fruit. Creating a room of light referred to as an operating room, the user is able to manipulate anything in a variety of fantastical ways. Its current user, the Surgeon of Death, has been shown to be able to cut anything and anyone, instantaneously switch the positions of any two objects, switch the personalities of people, affix what he's cut to other objects, electrocute enemies like a defibrillator, and even cut off and hold body parts while they're still alive. The user has even been said to be able to grant immortality to any person at the sacrifice of their own life. The only limitation seems to be the user's stamina.